Collective. Welcome and welcome back. We're going to get into another reading for you guys. And we're going to see what the messages are and what you need to know at this time. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Be sure to like and subscribe to continue to what? Catch the vibe, okay? Because you can decide the vibe that you want to catch, okay? You can catch any vibe. It's a lot of vibes going around. But you have the right to decide to catch your vibe, okay? Whatever vibe fits you, okay? You might bite your tongue. I just bit my tongue. Whatever vibe fits you. Yeah, there may be a group of people who want you to stay quiet or who think that you should stay quiet or bite your tongue in a situation, but that might not be your vibe. There may be people who want you to speak up in a situation, possibly speak for them, but that might not be your vibe. Yeah, there's kind of like this situation where you enjoy things a certain way, or you want things a certain way, or you like things a certain way. And it's like someone may be trying to get you to conform. They may conform themselves, but they may be trying to get you to conform as well. But let's see. Anything you need to know is below in the description box. If you want to book your reading, the information is below. Right now, I'm only offering pre-recorded readings. So you just pick which one you want. See what comes with it. Follow the directions. Doesn't really matter what date you pick on the calendar. The time frames of when you will receive your reading are going to be in the please read section, okay? Leave a comment. Let me know if this reading is resonating, you guys, and don't bring anything into your life that doesn't belong. I hope you guys have been doing well and things are getting clearer in your lives, all right? I hope these messages help you guys. Let's see for the collective, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration. What does the collective need to know at this time? What is the message for the collective at this time? Interesting. Maybe not. Ooh, there it is. Interesting. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels. And the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. I've been walking, okay? This big back. Gotta hit the road, Jack, okay? But I've been walking and doing yoga. Staying pretty regular at it now. I was not doing it before regularly, but definitely you have to have a goal in order to reach a goal. All right. They want you to incorporate something you enjoy doing with the exercise that you do. So, it could be singing, listening to music. It could be dancing to music that you like. It could be walking and, listen to your favorite podcast or whatever. Power of prayer says, give the situation to God for uplifting and healing and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives to you in response to your prayers, okay? And then clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So what this is basically saying is that you either need to pray for something to get resolved or cleared, or you've already prayed for something to be finalized and resolved in your life. Okay. And exercise is going to bring that to life. It's going to bring it more into fruition faster. So taking care of yourself goes hand in hand with your accessibility to resources. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you guys. What else does the collective need to know, Spirit? Okay. And if you've already prayed for something, just, sit back, wait for it. But while you wait, don't sit literally and not do anything. They want you to start to get the energy moving. There's a momentum being built here. And your spirit team wants you to seize this opportunity. What else does the collective need to know, Spirit? What is the message for the collective? Divine masculine in reverse. I just keep hearing hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back. No more, no more, no more, no more. Okay? Not your friend. And brother. So some of you guys have a brother who is not on your team. This person's not on your side. They're not a divine masculine. They're not living in their truth. They're not living in the energy that they either should be living in or the energy that they portray themselves to live in. I really feel like some of you have a masculine figure. They may not be your biological brother, just take it how it resonates, but there's a masculine figure here who is platonic towards you, they're not vibrating as high as they would like to think they are. Okay, what else does the collective need to know? What is the message? Mother figure. Okay, that card is upright. Separation. And divine feminine. Get out of here. Get out of her. So they're separating the divine feminine from a not so divine masculine. Okay. You could be this mother figure. There could be a mother figure here in spirit or some mother and a child dynamic. Okay. Interesting. What else does the collective need to know, Spirit? Jealous, but it's in reverse. Wow. Yeah, so definitely you're not jealous of someone here. There's no animosity, at least on your part. You're not watching what someone is doing. You're not paying attention to someone. Faithful and then karmic connection. Yeah, either this is like... Let's just get more cards. Hold on, y'all. Okay? What else does the collective need to know? Emperor. Some of y'all, this could be a friend or a sibling, literally your brother. You could be a man and this is your brother. You could be a woman and this is your brother. You could be in between and this is your brother. You could also be like identifying a different way than you were born. And your mother may have a problem with it, but your father doesn't. That's specific. Clingy, Empress. Interesting. You're automatically going to be attached to an emperor because you're not an empress. Like, not in a way where you're actually being clingy. How do I explain this, Spirit? There's somebody who's meant for you. There's somebody who's made for you. There's somebody that where you and that person fit together like a puzzle piece, like two peas in a pod. And this person is emotionally stable, like they have good things going for them. You do as well. High Priestess, stylish. And I feel like you're being separated from people, places, and things, especially a person or a group that wants you to fit into a box or fit into their perspective of you, when there's another energy out there that doesn't want you to do that. What else for the collective? Dream girl. Kind of came out in reverse. Cousin at the bottom and awakening. What else for the collective spirit? What is the message? Oh my God. Apology in reverse. Losing interest, make up. Oh man. Okay. I'm getting a message. Just hold on. What else for the collective? Some of y'all need to be more patient. Brother. I just heard the Warriors, bro. We're brother. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Do 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 do. Give me a high five. All right, cut and print. Beautiful guys, beautiful. Pow. Yeah, Empress. Father figure. This could be a family situation. What else? Pregnancy. There's misogyny out here. There's homophobia, transphobia. It's feminine, female, women hierarchies. It's some craziness. Dark High Priestess. Oh, not going to show that. One more card. In love. Yeah, there's an artificial energy out here, okay? Because we saw mother figure, we saw father figure, we saw divine feminine, we saw divine masculine, we saw the empress and the emperor. Somebody has a really inflated sense of entitlement. Somebody has a very inflated ego. What is all of this? All my stuff is just falling down. Somebody sees themselves more highly than what they really are. Somebody sees themselves as the savior of women, and there's a woman who feels like if you're not this certain type of woman, then you're not actually a woman, or I don't know. It's weird ideals, weird perspectives that people have. A lot of judgment being passed. Transgender and inner joy. Yeah, there's so let me tell y'all what's happening. You guys are going through a transformation. Could be literal, could be figurative. But you're going through a transformation when it comes to what you believe versus what people around you believe. Thinking for yourself rather than believing what other people say. Yeah, this whip is abusive. But your transformation, whether it be literal or figurative, is literally the opposite of someone else's transformation. Someone is de-evolving while you're evolving. And a lot of you guys were attracted to, in relationships with, procreating with people who are very similar to your family, bloodline and things like that. So you were dating people that were like your father. You were dating people that were like your mother. You were dating people that were like your brothers, your sisters, your cousins. You weren't necessarily internally like these people. You weren't necessarily similar to these people, but you were exposed to these people. You were exposed to their influences. You were exposed to their ways of life. And that's not all encompassing when it comes to who it is that you are, but it was what you were privy to at a certain point in your life, to where you made certain decisions that caused you to go down a certain path. And it's referencing like maybe your cousin, maybe your brother, maybe your mother, maybe your father. And it's referencing these people because you're evolving from the belief systems that these people have ingrained within you, or the belief systems that are entrenched, like that your family or your blood relatives are entrenched within. You're evolving from all of those things. Whatever you're praying for, whatever you want to change for the better in your life is coming into your life. And now you're evolving out of these behaviors, these cycles, these habits, and different things like that, where there's a certain belief system. So if you were maybe a teen mom, or you were pregnant at a young age, you were maybe like, this is just an example. It doesn't have to be like literal. But you may have been ridiculed. You may have been judged. If you were LGBTQ plus, trans, you may have been ridiculed. You may have been judged. Like, this feels like a group of small-minded people, like I was saying earlier, that want you to think a certain way or bite your tongue or not say something about your trauma because their belief system is set a certain way. And you were in love with this type of obstructed energy. Like, you were in love with dark high priestesses if you enjoy feminine energy. You were in love with, tainted masculines or out of balance masculines if you like masculine energy. Like, you were attracted to and attracting those people that are in your family outside of you. And you were made to believe that that was all you could have. You were made to believe that that's all you deserved. You were made to believe that because you believe something different than them, or because you came from them, that you could only have a certain way of life, or that you could only gain so much in life, that you would only accomplish so much. You were trained to believe that you had some type of limitations that these people have, but you don't. And they really don't either if they chose not to, but they choose to. And you're now evolving into a situation where if you are a mother or a father who is divorced or single parent or whatever, you're meeting someone who is in alignment with you and who doesn't believe the same things as these people believe. And what you're being asked to do is to evaluate your belief systems so that you're not acting or speaking or moving from a place of those beliefs, right? So you can't go into a castle for a ball with kings and queens, dukes and duchesses, princes, princesses, emperors and empresses with the mentality of a peasant. Kind of like, it kind of feels like a Cinderella situation, but it feels like kind of like on House of the Dragon when they brought in the dragon riders who were all of like the bastard children of the king or of previous kings. And they brought them in to like see if they could tame a dragon and ride a dragon because they needed those like resources. So there's someone in a position of power, and this could either be professionally or romantically. There's a position that's open that you are meant to fill and that you will fill. There's a relationship or a connection that you're meant to have with someone that you will have, or that you currently have now, whatever it is, where you're going to have to make sure that that imposter syndrome doesn't fuck you up. Okay. Forgot to set the timer, but it's okay. What else for the, The storm is clearing. I'm just gonna take that because that's what the deck stopped on. That it's like the rays of the sun are coming out. Ooh, our titty is out. Hold on. And the fish. Oh my God. Why did her titty have to be out, y'all? Okay. That's the card. I cannot show that. And then the whip is underneath. I knew that whip had something to do with it. Okay. And this is the King of Clubs, which is the King of Wands. Interesting. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sag. This could be you or someone else. The King of Wands or the King of Clubs says creative, forceful, entrepreneurial, charismatic, and protective. That's what you're moving on to or towards. Could be someone like this. Now it's called clouds. Okay. It's like the clouds are clearing. You're about to have clarity. It says, I am dark on one side and light on the other. Somebody might have, is that vitiligo? When your skin is two different colors? Somebody might have vitiligo. Somebody could have like eczema. Somebody could have like a mixed race, like energy or appearance or something like that. Okay. All right. Just saying. I'm dark on one side and light on the other. Conflicts and doubts I am sure to bring. You will not be able to see clearly. I will block your perception and let confusion reign. One thing I promise for sure is that I will pass because the sun always shines after the storm has passed. Okay, so this confusion that you could be feeling is going to pass. Other people may be trying to make you confused. That's going to pass. Other people may be trying to tell you that you're confused and you're not. And the effect that has on you is going to pass. Okay. A card symbolizing foreboding and change. And that's also the transgender card. The negative or positive influence is expressed by the direction the dark aspect of the cloud faces. Okay, we'll see. The ascending birds on the right-hand side of the card and the glorious breakthrough of the sun promise what? Liberation from uncertainty. This card can also warn of the obscuring of a truth. There is a lack of clarity with regards to a situation. Something needs to be revealed. A revelation may be in the offing. I don't know. A revelation may be in the offing, I guess coming. The dark aspects of the card are to be found in the lower left where we see the lightning striking the tree of the previous card. Okay. And what tree is that? I don't know. Oh, the tree. It's actually card number 5. Okay. Lightning striking the tree of the previous card. Hold on. I just want to show y'all. It's card number 5. Let's see what it looks like. Because there is a tree on one of these cards. Actually multiple. But it's card number 5. Oh my God. This reading is so boring. Yep. I'm just playing. Somebody's mouth came through. This is like the tree, like your ancestral tree, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Like it has names on it, like it has words on it. Like this could be the tree of life, but also like your heritage. Because yeah, it says, I'm here to stay and grow. I'm the health of your body, mind, and soul. Look for the cards next to me to find out more about me. When negative cards are close, pack some tissue for your nose. Yeah, the tree of life. Yeah, this could be about some type of health concern, something like that. But let's just keep going. We're going to pull it together. Patience is a virtue that is rewarded. All right. Now, the darker aspects of the card are to be found in the lower left, where we see the lightning striking the tree of the previous card. This image reflects uncertainty and confusion. In some systems of Lenormand reading, the bright and dark edges of this card are used to tell us if the confusion is before us or behind us. In the Reverie, we are also able to tell if it's above or below us. This is particularly useful in the Grand Tableau reading, where we are looking at diagonals, a more advanced means of reading. So I'm not reading the cards like that. So the way that they say above, below, behind, in front, all that other stuff, I'm interpreting it in my own intuitive way. So take it how you will. But to me, where the tree is the past, and where the light is shining through is going towards like the future. So I interpret it as the confusion leaving or the confusion going away. Okay. Now this lady card with her boobie out is 29. Yeah. Her boobie is out and she's looking out the window. This looks like the expectation card in the Kipper deck. But this is the lady too, because there's two ladies. I could be you, the reader, or the female subject of your reading, or a female partner. As with the second male, the expanded Reverie deck includes an additional lady card. This version shows a powerful and elegant woman looking out of a window to the right of the card. She has a draped red robe, and between her bosom, she clutches the feminine symbol of Venus. Okay. The light shines in through the window, emphasizing her strong features. She is the embodiment of the feminine power. And we saw the Divine Feminine card. Now, I'm also going to read this whip, because I just want y'all to know that we saw this whip at the bottom. I said something about it earlier. Or it's like, birch broom. And I feel like it's connected somehow. Now, it says, be warned of high temper. I bring conflict and strife. You will find me in competitions because I work with repetition. Okay. Arguments and quarrels are my patent. My bad, y'all. My nose, I just got like a wave of itchiness in my nose. Okay, arguments and quarrels are my pattern, but I am not always a villain. I can be found in the gym or in a lusty bed on a whim. Ooh, when I stand anyone. There was definitely that, extracurricular physical activity card toy that I didn't want to show y'all. Now, the birch/broom is one of the troublesome cards in the Lenormand. Unlike in tarot, there are definitely favorable and unfavorable cards in this system. Where the birch comes, frenzy will be whipped up, creating discord, and a person will be quick to anger. The card is trouble, strife, disharmony, conflict, argument, and Lord, I'm struggling. And all things stressful, particularly when seen with the birds 12, because that's like birds fluttering around. A crack of the whip will be exerted either by you or against you. The Reverie depicts the curling whip and the birch, a bundle of branches tightly bound, which was used to reprimand and castigate. Birching was used in France during the French Revolution. Ooh. So fighting back, revolution. And during the time of the Lenormand herself. Okay. I forget. Y'all told me one time what this MLLE means. it's a French thing, I think. In its most positive sense, we have here a card calling us to bring our forces and attention together, to get focused, and to get all our ducks in a row. Receipts, anyone? Yeah, I feel like rebellion, revolution, fighting back. Viva la revolution. Viva la revolution. Fighting back. But in your own way. You may be fighting back with a more feminine, loving touch. I'm not sure exactly how that works. But it's like, maybe you have receipts. Or someone could be upset because you have proof or receipts. Some type of verification of something. So I feel like a storm is about to clear. I also got this vibe where there's a person, when I was talking about how you guys have to get the, self-sabotage out of the way, like you have to get the imposter syndrome out of your system. The mindset that you have can't be the mindset that you've had thus far, because you're going into a situation where you're going to be around different types of people. And I feel like you only have a certain mindset or demeanor because you've been around ignorant, stupid people, small-minded people, uneducated people, people who are not well-traveled. And that's about to change. And it's bringing inner joy because you have this inner joy card here. And the light is shining. So I feel like there's some type of confusion or conflict that's ending. And there's clarity coming to a situation where either someone was trying to confuse you or someone was trying to confuse others about you. Whatever the situation is, or where you were confused about like why something was happening, that's about to come to an end and there's going to be clarity. But I also feel with that energy that there's going to be someone who doesn't see you the way that, like, whoever this is in this emperor energy is not going to see you the way that other people see you. The people who you grew up with, your family, these raggedy, ratchet, old friends or family members think that this person isn't going to see anything in you, but they do. And they've tried to brainwash you or confuse you into thinking that once you get here around these people or in this setting, that people are going to look down on you. So you may make self-deprecating comments or jokes, or you may over explain yourself, or you may apologize a lot. And your spirit team is like, no, don't do that. You know what I mean? Because you're already coming into it with this mentality that these people are looking down on you, or that they think less of you because these ignorant people try to ingrain that within your mind. I'm just saying. Now, the fish says, I bring plenty and abundance. I deal in commerce and sales. I advocate independence and promote self-reliance and trade. Water expansion and flow is my department. So water expansion, flow. Yeah. This could be about a cycle. Yeah. Or having your path open up, something like that. Okay. Be careful not to tip the scales between tipsy and loaded. You don't want to end up dizzy and bloated. Yeah, so drinking, making sure you don't like overindulge. This could definitely be a situation where you guys are going to be in a room with important people and you don't want to look a fool. Yeah, she's the ace of spades, ain't she? Yeah. And I was talking about the ace of spades. Joker, joker, deuce, deuce. So the ace, which is that lady, is swords. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, your true image is coming out. Your true image, like your true nature, your true position where you're supposed to be, all of that is becoming clear. You were being hidden and it was forceful. It was like punishment. The Jack of Clubs. So the Jack of Clubs is that whip. And it's unreliable, hot-headed, risk-taker, hidden intentions. And then the Ace of Spades or Swords. And just so you know, the clubs are wands. So that was the Jack is like hold on. It's like the Knave or the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Either page or knight, whatever you want to call it. But the Ace of Swords is transformations, ideas, and inspiration. Some of you might become someone's muse. Somebody tried to make you unattractive to the person who you were meant to be with. Somebody tried to make you unattractive to the destiny that you're meant to have. Whether it's a person who you wanted to be with or were supposed to be with, or whether it was a position or a job that you were supposed to have, or whatever the situation is that whatever you were meant to do before you came in contact with these people or this person, someone tried to make you unattractive. It doesn't matter how you identify or who you are. This is what it is. So somebody maybe tried to make you a single mom to make you unattractive to this emperor. Somebody may have tried to make you a baby daddy to make you unattractive to the empress. Somebody may have tried to get you in trouble with the law to make you unattractive to employers. You get what I'm saying? I almost bit my mouth again. And that's like, ooh, that's so irritating. 37:37 on the timer. 10:10 is done. 11:11. But it's like whatever they're doing to make you unattractive, or whatever they think is making you unattractive, is actually what's going to catapult you to exactly where you need to be. Bruh. Okay? Don't drink too much. Now, the King of Diamonds is the King of Pentacles. So we have a King of Wands, a King of Pentacles, and an Ace of Swords, along with a Page or a Knight of Wands. And the King of Pentacles or Diamonds talks about self-made, encouraging, enjoys fruits of labors, jolly, and then outsized power of wealth, material health. So you're going to have an overflowing abundance of something, or you're going to have a lot of something. It's going to be very joyful. You could have a lot of multiple things. This is what's coming in that you guys need to know. You need to know that you are exactly what someone wants, or you're exactly what someone needs, or you are the one who is going to be meant to fill this position. And what you need to know is that someone has been doing things to try to make you think that you don't belong there, but you do. And this is like ingrained. Okay. Cause it sounds simple, but it's not. It's not easy to outgrow the way that you were raised by ignorant, stupid, podunk ass, white picket fence ass, cotton picking people. And I'm sorry if that sounds offensive, but I'm not actually sorry. Sorry for you that you're so easily offended. But the fish in the Lenormand symbolizes resources and money. The three fish here in the blue depths show that we can dive deep to gather in food and abundance. In some traditions, the card also symbolizes wealth. You're also going to be hidden because there was a reading I did on the Pisces channel where I was talking about diving deep and like, what does that mean? Or like going underneath the surface. It's like there's something that's about to happen for you where you're going to be underneath the surface, or you're going to be hidden underneath the surface to allow like a wave to go over, or protected from some type of destruction. Ooh, do some of y'all got a bunker? Let me stop. Symbolizes wealth. It says, where this card appears, it teaches us to make the most of the resources that we possess. In modern parlance, it means speculate to accumulate, or making a little go a long way. Yep, that's what I was getting to. The exact meaning is dependent on the cards around it. Some of you might have like a den or a basement or something where you're like stockpiling. You may be prepping. You may be doing things that like you're like kind of storing things. Some of you may actually be storing like fat. Some of you don't know yet that you are going to have a child if you're of childbearing age and availability. And you may be storing like extra weight or extra fat because you're meant to secure that child. This is projecting far into the future. So, keep your panties out of a bunch. Yeah, too much of a good thing can be bad though. So it's like they really don't want you to overindulge or get like the big head. A little goes a long way. So you don't have to like overdo it or do too much. The light is shining through you regardless. So you don't have to like be extra. You may see, this is the thing. You always felt like you had to do more or say more or give more because everyone around you was using the fuck out of you. Everyone around you was abusing their power or chastising you or reprimanding you when you were never doing anything wrong. So you were trained to believe that you have to overgive. You were trained to believe that you have to overshare. You were trained to believe that you have to work 10 times harder and do 10 times more to be accepted and do all of these things when you don't have to fucking do any of that shit. It's because these people couldn't manifest on their own that they were trying to get you to believe that that's what you have to do. But now that your true light is shining, you don't want to come off as like thirsty or hungry or like, I feel like being hungry ain't bad because that's dedication. That's determination. But you don't want to come off as thirsty and desperate and like insecure. That's kind of what it feels like. Like just you as you are, the you that you show yourself, the you that you know you are, the you that you are when no one's around, like without any pressure. That's what they want you to exude, okay? Y'all, we got to get into it. Let me get one of these, Spirit, one of these kippers. Yeah, it was like a protection mechanism. Even if it's not pregnancy, some of you may have gained weight because in times of like stress, usually the body reacts in a certain way, or in anything that you do, your body is going to react and respond in a certain way. And if you're uncomfortable, like I've told y'all before, if you are about to sleep with someone and be intimate with them and you're not supposed to sleep with them and your body and intuition are working together, you might get the bubble guts and have to shit right at the moment where penetration may be about to occur. But all of a sudden you get them bubble guts. Or you get a whiff of something nasty and your stomach start to turn and you do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen. You could be like, if you want, you could turn your nose up if you want to, but that's some real ass shit, okay? So it's like your body could have been reacting to the stress that you were under being around these people. And if you've been around these people your whole life, your weight might have fluctuated. You might have been overweight, underweight. Some of you guys could have been in a situation where you were just kind of like having problems with your cycle irregularly, having problems with your skin, but it's like, it's funny because you never like were angry about it. I feel like you maybe harbored some internalized resentment, but you never really hated any of these people for harming you. It's like you knew that they were harming you, but it's like subconsciously you always knew that, they were ignorant. And it's not to be arrogant. It's just, that's what it is. That this type of behavior, this type of attitude, this type of perspective is all they know. I'm telling you, it's like a culture shock situation. When I moved down south from up north, it was a culture shock because it's just a totally different vibe. The South did not evolve like the North evolved. And I'm just keeping it real. And it could just be because of like location, latitude and longitude. It doesn't make anybody greater than or less than anybody else. There's a lot of intelligent people that come from the South. There's a lot of well-versed, well-educated people that come from the South. But it's like, it's just a totally different vibe. And the ratios, you'll run into stupid people in the North. But it's like a different kind of stupid. It's like up north, you have smart, stupid people. Okay. Who they're very intelligent, but they choose to do things that are super dumb, which ultimately makes them stupid. And then down south, you'll run into a lot of people who are like unconventionally intelligent and they know a lot of things that other people don't know, but they've never been outside of their town. Like it's just a very interesting dynamic. So I say all of that to say that it's like you understand the good and the bad in people. You never really judge people. You're not jealous or you're upset because of somebody else's situation or circumstances. I also feel like with this jealousy in reverse, when you get into these rooms with people, you're going to start to see the way that they live and like how they speak. But it's like, you're not going to be Julia, I never make a fool of you. Like, you're not going to be ignorant like that. You're going to know how to handle yourself in situations where you're in rooms with people who are more well off than you, who might have more wealth than you. You're not going to be in there like, oh my God, look at that crystal thing on the table. What's that in the middle of the table? That thing looks so shiny. You're not going to be looking stupid like that. It's not like you're starstruck or shocked or anything. You might be in a room full of famous people and you're not gonna like lose your shit. One time, I don't know if I told y'all about that, but one time I met this dude randomly, right? Where did I meet this dude? This little short man. But he was cool. It just wasn't my cup of tea. Okay, so I went to this little club spot that I be going to, right? And one night I was in there just chilling, sitting down, smoking some hookah. This little man, this young man, sweet as can be, he came up to me and asked me for my number. And I was like, I don't know. And then he said his birthday was coming up. He wanted me to come to his birthday. I did not go to his birthday. I wasn't trying to hurt his feelings. But it got to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm not going to get too deep. But what I'm saying is, he ended up inviting me to one of these malls down here in Atlanta that got a lot going on. I think it was like Cumberland Mall or something like that. And it was either Yo Gotti or Moneybag Yo. Somebody was in there signing autographs and clothes. Was it the True Religion store? It was one of them stores in them malls. And the people that he was with, they had a business and they had a table in there. So I was helping hand out business cards, just hanging out with him. And I saw, what's that girl, Scrappy's baby mama from Love and Hip Hop? Bambi. I saw her in there, and I saw Masika or somebody else in there, and it's just like, I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? I didn't know Bambi was that tall. She tall. And I was like, okay, you tall, girl. I think I might have said it out loud. Like, I was thinking it, but I said it out loud. The tall girls, I know that's right. Because I'm tall too. And you rarely see like when you see people on TV, you never really know, like, you never really know how big they really are. Like, sometimes you can tell, but sometimes you can't. So I say all that to say, this is what I feel like is going to be going down. You're either going to be exposed to things or people who are of a higher echelon based on how society ranks them, not necessarily their complete worth or value. So remember that. But you're going to be in a room with people. Okay. Trust and believe that. What else for the collective? Official person and journey. See what I'm saying? We have marriage and community. Okay, so this could be around May, June, July, possibly August for some of you, depending on the timeline. 22, 10, 3, 39, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 3. So this is a 333 right here. And this is a 22. You're evolving to the next level of something. I feel like you're an official person in a situation with other official people. Or that's what you're about to become. You're arriving at a position where you're considered an official person because you've mastered something. And there's going to be other people around who have mastered things as well. You're either departing towards that or you're arriving at that. So the timeline is different for all of you. But I'm getting like the summer, May, June, July, maybe August. Okay, possibly March for some of you. This could lead to marriage in the far, far future for some of you guys. This could lead to some type of community position that's being offered to you. Like, I wanted to almost say president, but like governor, mayor, representative, Congress, something like that. There's a position here that either you're going to hold or somebody who you're connected to, networking with, attached to by marriage is going to hold. It's an authority position, and it's like, I want to say administrative or community, like a community service person. Not like you're doing it for free, but you're serving the community in some way, shape, or form, like an elected official. What in the fuck? Okay, let's see. I know this is a lot, you guys, but patience is a virtue. Okay, you'll never get anything in your life if you're not patient and you tell people to hurry up. Or you can't stick around to see the message. You'll never get anywhere, bitch. Okay? Because, listen, the real good things in life, the real golden nuggets and golden eggs take a long time to hatch. Okay, that was tea. I never thought about that. 7 of Wands. Yeah, something is going to definitely catch you off guard or surprise you. Okay. I feel like you're going to be able to save your resources, save money, save energy. People might start donating things to you, giving you things. You know, because a lot of rich, wealthy people, they don't pay for stuff. Like, a lot of people give them stuff for free. Child. That's why you got to spend your money wisely. I don't know how some of these celebrities be so damn broke. Well, I guess I do know how, because they haven't dealt with their trauma. But a lot of times they get to save a lot of money, even, you know, when it comes to government benefits or tax breaks and stuff like that. So this is a position that you're going to be in where a lot is going to be provided for you. I don't know who this is. Who are you? All right. Now let's see. How do I want to work this? You're going to have a strategy when you go in. What is the collective experiencing in the near future when it comes to this message? Ooh, have mercy, God. Okay, wow. 5 of Wands and a 3 of Swords. Okay. What you're experiencing in the near future when it comes to this message. Some competition, conflict, crabs in a barrel. Putting on, showing off, gallivanting around. 6 of Swords and the 6 of Wands. Stop it, y'all. Who are you? Okay, we gotta get a screenshot. So you're moving towards victory and success. You're moving towards 6, 7, 8, 9. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you feel like something is going to be scarier than what it is. You could be traveling, you could be relocating, you could just like on this journey be very nervous about like what's going to happen when you get somewhere. I don't know if you're going to a party, because this could be a party. This could be an event of some kind. Some of you guys are going to be walking like a red carpet. Because the red is popping out to me here, 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 and here. And I'm getting like paparazzi, like, can you look over here? Look over here. Look over here. So that type of vibe. But some of you guys are definitely nervous about where you're going to end up or where you're going to land. Or when you land. Like this could be a flight. This could be some type of travel. Like when you arrive somewhere, it's going to be crazy. It could even be raining. Like it could be crazy, like chaotic. Like a lot is going on. You got to do a lot of things. There's just so much. I don't know. It's kind of giving like fashion show, behind the scenes, backstage at a fashion show type of vibe. But this is something that you've experienced before. It's like there's something that you're bringing with you that you have. It's like you're not, it may not be a physical item, but it's like there's something that you've experienced before that people don't know about, or that you're not telling people about, that gives you like an advantage or a heads up. Like, okay, if I was going to be in a fashion show, bitch, and I want to know how it's going to be backstage. I've never been to a fashion show, and I've never walked in a fashion show. I've never been backstage at a fashion show. But when I was little, I used to watch America's Next Top Model. You know what I mean? So it's like something like that. You might be picked up by a driver or a chauffeur, or you might Uber and Lyft somewhere. But it's going to be like chaotic, or it's going to be raining. And then she has an umbrella. So it's like there could be rain. There could be like cloudy weather. Okay, rain on this card too as well. And it's like a lot of people are trying to get in. This could be a club. I don't know. A lot of people are trying to get through the crowd. But it's like you end up getting through the crowd. Or as you come, a crowd gathers. Abstractly, you're moving forward from some type of pain towards success and victory. Okay. Moving on. Okay. Period. Moving on. You're leaving the crabs that are in the barrel behind. So you've gotten out of the barrel. Oops, sun card popped out. Your face. Death card. 10 of Wands. Queen of Cups. Yeah, something is definitely causing burdens to be lifted. This is a solution to some type of conflict or pain. Some of you are moving like out of the hood or out of a situation where people are arguing or fighting. You could be moving out of like your family's home. What's the Three of Swords and the Five of Wands? Good Lord. The cards is jumping out. Magician and the Four of Swords. Yeah, behind the scenes. It's like something about backstage or behind the scenes, or like something that everybody doesn't have access to. This could be internally. Like you could be keeping some type of like fear or chaos very neatly wrapped. I also heard it's a wrap. Some of y'all are definitely going to be doing something in like the public eye somewhere. But there's definitely something going on behind the scenes that other people don't see. Nine of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Somebody may not see how difficult it is or how difficult it's been for you to get into a certain position. I'm getting like weird messages, y'all. There could be somebody who is creating a storm or creating a ruckus. They're creating some type of attention, either to distract people from your escape or to notify people of your arrival. Something about departure and arrival. Yeah. And that damn fish card is the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is right here. I'm hearing watch and learn. Watch and learn. Watch the master. Observe the master. Oh, shit. That cat scared me. Yeah, and then we were talking about the depths, like diving deep. There was definitely something here that I feel like you were worried about or stressed out about that you're no longer worried about it because someone is like creating a distraction or a storm. I just feel like you know how to handle yourself well in a chaotic situation. Three of Cups. What's the energy around the collective when this is going down? Oh, wow. The Strength and the Star. Ooh, Judgment. Ooh, what in the world? And the Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's like spirit is going to be around you. Like, I really feel like your spirit is going to be around you. You could even have an Aquarius or a Leo, a Scorpio around you. But it feels more like spirit is going to be around you, helping to calm you down. Like, or there's going to be like a guardian angel, like Temperance I was getting with this lady. Like as you're being exposed or presented, it feels like a presentation. Like all eyes are going to be on you in a situation. Now we're getting the star. We saw the 6 of Wands. As all eyes are on you, you're going to literally have a guardian angel there. They're invisible. They're not seen, but they're there right next to you. Helping to bring something together. Helping you to stay calm. What the fuck is this, y'all? Helping you make the right choice. Helping you find the right words to say. Like, they're holding your hand. I'm hearing the Beatles. Isn't that the Beatles? I want to hold your hand. Something like that. Somebody around you is witnessing or realizing that you are someone who has courage in difficult situations. Like whatever this is going on, you have courage in a difficult situation, or you know how to handle yourself in difficult situations. You could be becoming like a police officer, firefighter. This could be a police officer, a firefighter, a first responder, someone. It doesn't have to be like fame. It could just be like a doctor or somebody. Like, you know how to handle yourself under pressure. I feel like it's like EMT, first responder, firefighter, police officer, doctor, nurse. Somebody is realizing that you've seen death before, that you know how to handle like weird situations, that you don't flinch under pressure or recoil at the sound of like blood or guns, or I don't know what this is, y'all. You might be given an award, a medal. I'm hearing Medal of Honor, Medal of Valor. You may be honored like publicly for acts of heroism or something that you do. I'm telling you, this is I know this is bouncing all over the place, but all of it's connected, because even if this is a situation where you're being asked, like, what would you do? You know, like if you were in a situation where there was an emergency, that's why you need to exercise so you can be in shape. There's something connected to the community. Like you're connected to the community and being an official person in the community, and your confidence needs to be at 1,000 because everyone around you up until this point has made you feel worthless or unnecessary, and you are about to be the only person who can save somebody, or the only person who's there to save either a very important person or that can do a very important job. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is, y'all. 7 of Cups. But there's a spirit around you, or an angel around you, or it's like the people around you are observing you focus in a very confusing, difficult situation. Mm-hmm. Why is it necessary for the collective to know this now? Page of Pentacles. Because you're going to be offered something, or you're about to discover something. Or you need to see the value of something. Yeah, 6 of Cups, Knight of Wands. The past is proof of this, or the past has taught you something. And it's like you need to see the value of like your past, or this is another 6 now. Six of Wands, 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, because you're going to receive something and you need to understand the value of it. You're going to... There's a lot of protection here. There's a lot of like equal ground. There's a lot of like, there's a vibe of like the person who you would least expect. Like you might be the minority single mother who's never been to college, but you're about to save somebody's life. Just because you have some type of experience. And that might be the reason why I was talking about the, you know, what is it called when people have a belief of someone that's not necessarily true? Stereotypes. Like that's why I was talking about the stereotypes of like up north, down south. Because it's like, because of your circumstances or what you've been through or your demographics on paper, someone is not going to see your value until like you do something like extraordinary. And even when you get into these rooms with these people, they still may not see the value in who it is that you are, or they may look down on you. That's why you have to see yourself clearly. What's the Page of Pentacles? 2 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, you're getting this message as well because the choice that you need to make is going to become clear. Like literally, there's going to be a fight or flight adrenaline situation. I know it might not seem like that, but that's what I'm picking up. You may deliver a baby, bitch. I don't know what this is. This could be somebody very powerful as well. Like this could be the wife of someone very powerful and you're going to help deliver their baby, bitch. Like it's going to be something. This is also connected to your past life and like proof of like what you did in the past life and knowledge that's like stored within your DNA. This is also a message so that you can understand what you need to drop and what needs to be picked up, which could be figurative or literal. What you need to release and let go of, what you need to stop repeating over and over again. This could also be something new that you're getting. And you have to know what to let go of in order to make room for it. What's the Page of Pentacles? One more card. 9 of Wands. Yeah. It's like your spirit team wants you to know the value of like what you've done over and over again. You felt like something didn't work. You felt like you've been doing something over and over and over and over without like being able to take advantage of it or something like that. King of Wands, 7 of Swords. Your spirit team wants you to know that all of that repetition breeds mastery in something. Or it's like you have an eye for something. You can see a detail that other people can't see. And it's because you've constantly like had to deal with something over and over again. It's like you can see somebody's weaknesses. You can see their weaknesses. You can see where their downfall is going to be. Shit. What time is it? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a situation where somebody's about to create chaos. And this could just be personally, like, in your life. There could be a person here who just wants to create chaos because you're in a place of peace. And there's definitely someone around you who wants to hold you back. I feel like this is to help you identify what is a part. Like, they want you to identify the difference between low-level chaos created by someone bitter or jealous and an actual test from, like, God, source, spirit, whoever you believe in. This wrinkle is really working me. I gotta let it go. What's the Two of Pentacles reversed? Ooh, not the Three of Cups reversed. There's something that you've just really gotten exhausted with. You've been doing something over and over again, and you're kind of like worried about the outcome being the same as it's always been, but you're about to see proof that it's not gonna be the same. And you're getting this message to know, like, what to be prepared for, what people are gonna do, so that you can see the value in something and not, like, give up on it. 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups. Yeah. It's like you've done something every day and it just has not bared any fruit, bore any fruit, whatever. 3 of Cups is right here, which is technically reversed. Yeah, there's definitely like a family situation or something you've been doing every day, like consistently, and you're just tired because it just feels like it's not going anywhere. And either it's not going to go anywhere and you're going to get directed somewhere else where that experience is going to become vitals as well, like some type of medical experience. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So either that experience that you have from whatever this is that didn't pay off is going to become vital, or whatever this is that you're doing is finally going to pay off. Just take it how it resonates. You're going to know the difference in your situation if you pay attention. Okay. There's definitely a shift happening here. Okay. And that's pointing to kind of like that energy. Okay. Yeah. 8 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. You're very good at something. You're very skilled at something. And you've been working diligently. And the tables are about to turn where people are going to start seeing what you're doing. And see like the ideas that you have, the innovation that you have. There's going to be people who come at you negatively. But all of a sudden, it feels like somebody important is going to want to know whatever insight that you have, and they're going to offer you a position. And it's going to be a very powerful position. Child, I'm telling you, there's value in your work. So don't give up on what it is that you've been doing and building and striving to achieve. That's why you're getting this message. Because there's going to be some fuck shit going on. And you are going to be one of the only people able to navigate through the storm. And that could have been the 6 of Swords. You're able to navigate through storms and chaos. You could be a fucking Uber driver, bitch. And some crazy stuff could happen in a city that you drive on every day. And there's someone important that needs to get from point A to point B. And in the midst of the chaos, they remember you were their Uber driver, or they see you and they know you can drive. I don't know what it is, but it's going to pay off exponentially. Indubitably. Expeditiously. Okay, let me stop. Okay. All right. So what's the advice for the collective when it comes to this? 9 of Pentacles. That is a card of your skills. That is a card of your abilities. Being put to good use. You're only showing what? 35% of your potential? Maybe. If there's 100% of your 30%, if you're only showing 30% of your potential, I don't know why I said 35. Some of y'all could be 35. Ace of Swords. That's the Ace of Swords with the titty. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Somebody's going to hire you or need you to help them gain a victory in a situation, and you're the only one who knows how to navigate this. What's the 9 of Pentacles for the advice? Your strategy is going to be like the deciding factor in a situation. You may present a strategy that no one ever thought of, and you might have people like, oh, that's preposterous. That's preposterous. It sounds like an old crusty man that looks wrinkled up like a piece of paper. Been smoking Marlboros for 30 years or more. That's preposterous. Can't keep the spit in his mouth. I'm flabbergasted at this travesty. This person is not qualified to make these types of decisions. Sir, go get a glass of water and some Metamucil, bitch. And preoccupy that pie hole. You make good decisions. Continue to. Don't let the situation intimidate you into thinking that you don't know how to make good decisions. Because if you navigated the war zone of your degenerate family and your degenerate exes and whatever, you can navigate whatever this is. You can see whatever this is. Okay? Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Yep, you're going to get a good offer that's going to pay you good money. And it's going to be basically doing something that you really, really know how to do already. And that's very fruitful. But it also might take a sacrifice. Like you have to, you know, understand everything is not going to be like peachy keen and perfect, but it is in alignment. That's what I feel. This is a part of your destiny. I don't know what your destiny is, but it's a part of your destiny. And you're excited about this because it's inspiring you when it comes to what you're going to be able to see, what you're going to be able to do. You've already accomplished a lot. Now it's time to accomplish something more with this offer that's being made. Some of you are going to sacrifice something that could be very important to you. I say take it, bitch. I say do what needs to be done. Because you're going to experience a lot and you're going to learn a lot. And the cycle that you're in, you already have learned everything that you can learn from this cycle. Look at that. Look at that. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. And if you choose to take this journey, you're going to be safe. You're going to be protected. This is maybe a different path than what you expected you were going to take. But it's something, look at that. You see what I'm saying? It's something that you're meant to do. It's something that you know how to do well. It's something that could really like turn out very positively and lucratively and really change the trajectory of your life, but in a positive way, in a way that it's kind of like always been meant to go. Had you, like, this would not be anything intimidating to you had you not dealt with the degeneracy of the people that we started off this reading talking about. This would be something that you'd be like, yeah, dude, totally radical. Let's go. Pack up the copper. Like this would be a whole different situation. Who was that? Who was that was just talking? Let's get a thumbnail. I know this was a long one, guys, but didn't it pay off? It was a long journey. You had to go through a lot to get here, but it's definitely paying off. I feel sorry for the dumb, goofy bitches that clicked off. Okay. One more with this Two of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. What's the Two of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles? You'll be able to save a lot of money too. Ooh, you might even get an advance, a sign-on bonus. Bitch, there's going to be a large incentive. You're getting chosen. And this is going to be a large incentive to take this on. You're going to be able to save a lot of fucking money. A lot of this, like whatever you're doing for work is going to sustain you. But whatever this extra like bonuses that you're receiving or additional help that you're receiving is really, listen, you better take this chance. Yeah, Knight of Wands again. Hangman. You're going to receive an answer to this. Like the sky may literally open up, and sixes are significant. So June for a lot of you, but it's like the skies are going to open up. Some of you, this is March because we also got 3. Some of you guys, this is June. Some of you, I keep feeling August, but whatever. Now we finally see the Six of Pentacles at the end after we saw the Six of Swords, Six of Wands, Six of Cups. Okay. You've been led to this place so you can receive this. And you're going to have to look at it from a different perspective. You may have to be very what is that? Demure? Mindful? Very demure, very mindful. I was trying to think of that. You may have to be very demure and mindful, but taking this risk or taking this leap of faith is going to, benefit you. You may have to be very polite, have a lot of etiquette. You may have to learn some new things. You're going to have like a whole bunch of new experiences, but bitch, when I tell you you're going to be stacked and paid from whatever this is, okay, child, y'all can do what the fuck you want to do. You ain't got to listen to me. You do not have to listen to me. Let's get a time card. Ooh, very soon was at the bottom when I pulled it out. Look, when I split the deck, look at that. November. But very soon in June, we're at the bottom and the split of the deck. Let me know in the comments if any of this has resonated, you guys. If you are still here, be sure to go subscribe to my other channel, Casey Nicole Speaks. It is in the description box. The link is below. Watch a few videos over there. Leave me some comments over there if you really, support me. I appreciate you guys very much. What is the significant time frame for this reading? It's up to you. Ooh. So this playing out could take longer or shorter depending on the way that you choose to make decisions. Your advice is to prioritize good decisions so that you can get to this point of stability and security where you have money saved. Prioritize good decisions. And look at that. August. Sooner than expected. It could be anywhere from March to August. I'm telling y'all right now. This may be a goal that you have. It could be anything. It just feels like it's something extremely monumental that's a part of your path. It's a part of your destiny. And it's something that either people have tried to hold you back from in a very manipulative, nasty way, or that you've held yourself back from because of the ways that you believed you didn't deserve it. And that's kind of what it feels like. Or the ways that you believed that it would never happen for you. But that was a lie. And exactly how you are is exactly how you need to be. That authenticity that we talked about, I believe earlier, child, it's been so long. That's what people are seeing. They're seeing you have the courage to be authentic and call shit out. You're saying the quiet part out loud. I know I'm yelling. Jeez. You're saying the quiet part out loud. And the fact that you have the courage to do that, it kind of like confuses people, but it also allures people to you. It gives you this very mysterious, attractive, like, who is this person? Why are they so, comfortable just speaking on things that everybody else feels like are so taboo, Only somebody who's confident would have the confidence to open the blinds and have a whole titty out. Boop, oop. People are going to be very attracted to like what you're doing or what you're saying or like who you are. What else does the collective need to know? Rock bottom, karma, jail, legal issues, life falling apart, opposites attract, lessons not your usual type, different spiritual beliefs. Netflix and chill, sneaking around, friends with benefits, spending time with someone else. Interesting. So you're going to keep this a secret. I just feel like that's what it is. People are going to be nosy about this, whether it's a person or whether it's an opportunity. Some of you guys are coming in contact with somebody who used to be rich, who is now poor. Okay. Or they're still wealthy, but they have to I don't know, it's something weird. I'm not going to get into that, but this is definitely somebody who's the opposite of you, coming together with you. What else for the collective? Unemployed. What is going on? Or this could also be a situation where something is happening in the nick of time. Broke, fired, living beyond their means, opposites attract again, and message. Communication, conversation, expressing feelings. What was that other card? Hold on. I already forgot what it was, y'all. Netflix and chill, that's what it was. One more card. Dating. What? Spiritual attack, karma, divine intervention, facing demons. Dating says new love options back on the market, and push and pull, power struggles, imbalance, stubborn. Karma's out here twice. Some of y'all are about to have a secret romance or a secret relationship that someone who is trying to destroy good things in your life won't be privy to. Like, they won't know about it. Maybe because their ass is going to be locked up in jail. Or they're just being kept on a leash by spirit. So they have too much going on. They have too much chaos going on to even be able to send you negative energy because there's so much that they have to deal with in their own life. It's like spirit is forcing someone to face their demons because they've been such a nuisance. I also feel like there could be people who are upset because someone is dating you and they're at a different level than you. People could also be upset with you because you're dating someone who they feel like is not on your level. And that, you know, that can work both ways. Like, what is that? Not Princess Diaries, but that's kind of whatever. But isn't that Julia Roberts? What is that movie? What is that movie where Julia Roberts, I think, was like the escort, and then is it Richard Gere or somebody? She ends up meeting somebody, and then he's rich, and then he actually wants to be with her, and everybody's like judging him because she's an escort. I know what the movie's called. I just can't think of it. Y'all put it in the comments. But it's kind of like that type of vibe, like two different sides of the tracks type of energy. And whatever side of the tracks you're on, it's like both of you guys are kind of being judged for your decision or your choice to like be with each other. This could even be just when it comes to like employment. Like some of you might get hired at a job or something like that. And you have other coworkers who feel like you're not as experienced. Like, just say all of a sudden you get hired for a public government office. Sounds crazy, right? Whatever I say that might sound crazy might not be that crazy. Just say you get hired with a modeling agency or whatever. Whoever's been there, they've trained and been educated, gone to school, paid thousands of dollars to be in the position that you're in, and you just basically came in off the street. And they like, who is this imposter? So that's why you have to take away the, imposter syndrome. Because you wouldn't be there if you didn't belong there. You wouldn't be with a person if you weren't supposed to be with a person. You wouldn't have a job if you weren't supposed to have the job. So just understand that because and that's the thing. It's like what these people don't understand is that you've been through a lot of spiritual attacks. So had you not been attacked spiritually by so many demonic entities, presences, and forces, you wouldn't be in that position. You have to understand you're the 9 of Pentacles. This is the privileged lady card in the Kipper deck. This is the baby empress. Like this is the card of a person who is spoiled, well taken care of. They inherited their family's money, wealth, and riches. And they have a lot of nest egg or, whatever it is. You're receiving an opportunity to be placed in the position that you were already supposed to be in. But because those entities and, those demonic negative forces or upset ancestors from your bloodline in your past because they didn't want you to be there and they were fucking around in your destiny pool. Ooh, y'all heard that big ass bang? Because all of that was going on, you don't look like what you're supposed to look like. So there's people who are going to be testing your power, testing your authority. Just be prepared. But you have a lot of spiritual support and you have a lot of I feel like physical support as well that's going to come in this situation. Signs that are out here: Leo, Aquarius, Gemini, possibly Aries, maybe Taurus for some of you, maybe Scorpio for some of you as well, and Pisces with the Hangman. Okay. Let me just get an advice card. What advice do I want to use? Let's get a Moonology card, you guys. I mean, we've already been in here, We already been in here. We might as well get a Moonology and see what it says. What is the overall advice for the collective? Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Yeah. You've been through a lot. They're trying to tell you that you're about to have a chance to like relax and decompress and recharge. Because the person who always tries to bring more chaos to your life because they enjoy the combativeness, even if you don't fight back, whoever's always bringing chaos to your life when you're supposed to have the chance to breathe and have peace and recuperate and heal, they're being held back so that you can actually have this time. Yeah, surrender to the divine. Full moon. There's about to be a new moon in Pisces, and then the full moon is... Oh, shit. I had to unlock my computer. Unlock the computer. That sounded horrible. I meant for it to. New moon in Pisces is on February 28th, and the full moon in Virgo is on March 14th. All right. So, oh, Lord, surrender to the divine. You know they be making them loud noises early in the morning, child. That's why I just go ahead and get up. Let the divine speak. Ooh, and super moon, emotions are running high. So yeah, let spirit work in your life. Focus on exercising, eating right, treating your body right, paying off debts when the money comes in, whatever it is that you need to do, paying people back, you know, being grateful, all these beautiful things. And let whatever's going to happen. Don't fight back too much on things that you feel like aren't fair. You know, don't push too hard because, you know, you have to use your intuition with that. But I really feel like take your hand off the fucking wheel and let them take the wheel and just kind of sit back and do what you need to do when you're called to do it. Because there's about to be a highly charged, highly emotional situation where you're going to have to channel all of your strength in order for this to come in. Okay. So I hope that helped you guys. Gotta go get my son in a minute. But I appreciate you being here. If you want to book a personal reading, the link is below. Click on it, check it out. Be sure to go subscribe to Casey Nicole Speaks. Watch a few videos. Leave me some comments over there. And subscribe over there as well. Okay. And then also, you know, just keep your head up, boo. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.